Hello and welcome to Dunno Let's Play, me, GamerWolfSix, of Major Minor. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, it's on Steam, for free. Anyways, on the last Let's Play, let's see. Klaces died, we saw in the news, then we're transported, or I was transported to the Ark, where we asked a different question, and then we're picked up by the quote assassins, who are giving us a questionnaire. And also, I'm not going to be reading everything, I'm just going to be reading the new stuff, you know? Which, and, you know, reacting to the things we've seen before. If you want to see me read those things, or, you know, hear it, then, you know, go to the videos that I did prior. Gosh. A boy or a girl? I think I chose male for this one. You know, though actually, I guess it doesn't really matter too much difference. Because, you know, this isn't like Winds of Change where there's a skip thing. Yeah, let's pick female. And a good looking one at that. Starting with the obvious, I guess. And let's see, I'm pretty sure that when it came to the, what is it called? Leader enables a potential true ending flag for Chapter 3. We chose follower prior. I did take you for a leader after all. A savior shouldn't be anything but. But leadership is also so restricting. Don't you have true freedom as a leader. Anyway, moving on. Let's see what's else. Click. Is he saying he knows the answer to that because I trust these guys immediately when I see them? Well, I was skeptical. I think I picked trust easily, so I'll pick a skeptic this time around. Wait, I was wrong? Wouldn't be the first time, Conrad. Hey, that's not nice. That was pretty good read on her. Right. Oh, and I guess this changes the inside thing, so let's put attack. In other words, you'd rather be hostile. Yes, very hostile and seductive leader. I like you more and more. Starting to think you made a fine protege. Now fine, let's moving on. I'm not a killer. But I picked the thing I picked last time. Let's pick the short route. Wink. Yeah, you guys can't fuck up. It is amazing that they each got 3 rooms. Or, no, that we got 3 rooms, you know, 1 each. It'd be crazy if we each had 3 rooms. We're not that extravagant. Can't remember what I picked, but let's just say having company of others. Wait, I wanted to back up a bit. Did he say we were going to make a quick stop? We stay in town overnight-ish. Bugger me! I just noticed. From a different game I just finished the demo of. There's a tavern in Kohlrabi called the Wayfarer. Klace likes having either parallel universes or using the same names and stuff. What else is a thing? It's going to be run by two bunnies that are extremely femboyish. Actually, I think going into girly, even. I say doing this game is, after, doing Winds of Change before this and Kohlrabi afterwards, they definitely improved writing, at least personally, I feel. Because, like, it is kind of jarring going back and forth, you know? Because if you take a good amount of time between these things, you might be like, okay, what the fuck is going on here? Because while these things do have some sort of connection, here's a murder mystery thing going on in this one, and us trying to get to the king for the other one, but also having this kind of whole Lord, what's his name, Lion-O, going on it's some pretty separate stories. And boy, this music, I think I've said this before, this music sounds like maybe early 90s, late 80s, like sad person music. In like maybe a Blade Runner or what would it be? Terminator. Oh yeah, I should really check on if, what was that one show? Mindhunter has another season? Because it really did leave an open thing there. Because there was the whole thing with the guy with glasses and a mustache who had some interesting, kinks, I guess, and was pretty, and he has nothing to do with the story so far, but it would periodically come in him, so I'm like, okay, when is this serial killer coming in? Okay, if there was no signs of a struggle, like, was he bound and asphyxiated or what? Or is he just asphyxiated? Because if there was no signs of a struggle, like, does that mean, like, he wasn't handcuffed, or he was? Because he couldn't have been killed while, in time stop mode, or else, he wouldn't exist. I'm glad to come back to this, at least, because I have been doing, let's see, Was it Komorabi for a bit, which, you know, it has voice acting, so that's easier. Then doing Dun Course, which doesn't have voice acting, and I'm like rereading it because unlike this, that one has like a bunch of different paths, while this one has maybe one or two separations. Like it has different things, but it pretty much goes along the same streamline, you know. And we're only doing 2 of these, so you know. So going back to something where I can just, you know, kind of speed read it and only read the parts where there's differences that I can see, since there isn't a skip button at the bottom there, then, you know, it gives me time to rest my vocal cords. It says all the victims are mentally fit. Does everybody just take a psych evaluation or something? Don't worry, Rocker. We will maybe save you. Don't worry. Rocker's going to explain to her pretty much how Earth came to be. I wonder how many guards, like, famous people get. On average, or something like that. I wonder how common copycat killers are. You know, at least to, regular killers, you know? Oh, okay, how about copycat serial killers as opposed to regular serial killers? Because I wouldn't be surprised if somebody, you know, killed 1 or 2 people because they had, like, I don't know, insurance fraud thing, or they really hated that person. They weren't serial killing, they were just like, okay, this person's serial killing, so if I killed this person, and blame it on someone else, or like go, the media or police would be like, oh, that's a serial killer thing. Oh, come on. Quantum mechanics. She's right, you know, which I guess is why there's the true path. That's the thing I didn't like about this game, is that when it came to Winds of Change, like, there were two things that dictated, well, like, the ending I think doesn't really change too much, but when it comes to specific things like people's, specific endings, like whether people lived or died or whatever, were dictated on pretty much two things. One was, morale, which partially was based on the story, but largely was based on heart-to-heart moments and stuff. And, you know, that one was pretty simple, because it's like... Oh, and then the second thing was specific moments in the story, you know? So, like, is the audio good? Okay. So, like, like, if you let this person die or didn't let this person die, or killed this person or didn't kill this person, like, if you did one thing, then it would affect someone else's death, or not. And, but then there's some things that were a bit hard for me to, that I was like, wasn't sure what to pick, which I did pull a mulligan just once. That was being whether or not somebody should, when they were so close to finding out the truth, whether or not they should continue to press on or just leave it as is, and, you know, stick with us, which the correct answer was stick with us. I'm kind of surprised you don't see too much of Daz. Because it's like here, and then in the dance studio, and then at the very end. As far as I remember. But there's also another thing I was wondering. What happened to Klace at the end of the game? I mean, I guess some of the people became part of me. You know, I've already done the ending, so spoiler alert. Probably should have put that out ahead of time. But, I mean, we are special, at least. But... I mean, the thing I theorized before, which they then kind of confirmed, is that, hey, you go to the other planets when you die in these rituals. It's like, does Klace mean on the other... Is Klace on the other planet at the end of this? I would like to tell you Japanese mythology. Originating hub, otherwise known as the Federation. Also, like, how is it that these people get religion stuff anyways? I mean, myth is, you know, like, mystical stories about the past that are untrue, and religion is basically that, but people believe in it. There you go, Izunagi and Izunami. Nami and Nagi. Right, I completely forgot about that. Pass. So you basically tell this story so you can be like, yeah, Senja's gonna be making this, gonna be using this as a basis for the, story of, the thing we're gonna be doing. And I will be your second, rocker person, unless I also die too. Also, I've never looked below her waist. What is that down there? Is that a kilt? It's weird for me never to look below, to not look below a woman's waist. I mean, there isn't much covering the upstairs. Granted, I've also been reading mostly. And looking at boopable snoots. Especially the most boopable of snoot. Yeah, we can keep going. Normally I would stop there, but then, like, I feel like I can just keep going. Especially since I'm not reading verbally out loud, you know? I always would have thought that the king of the universe, or at least this plane of existence, would have quite a bit bigger of a room, especially since his funds seem to be quite vast. Yo, there's gonna be unforeseen delays. Let me read this thing very carefully, because this thing made me not trust either of them. I also don't remember this music so much. I mean, you're under a ton of suspicion. This definitely does feel like Final Fantasy bad guy music. Didn't he say so? I thought he said something that he was going to rule Earth or whatever. Well, so what were the 2 seats for? Wasn't it for like Nami and Nagi or something like that? Wait, they wanted food and money for their own purposes? Dude, I can't roll back. It seemed like that, which, I don't know. What else would you want food for? I mean, I guess if you were giving it to other people, that's still for your own purposes of giving it to other people. Also, I don't know, if you lived in a utopian society that, you know, you could mold by any sort of thing, you'd think that, I don't know, it would be futuristic. Instead of what seems to be medievally, or not medievally, Renaissance-like. What was the period after the Renaissance? The Empire Age or whatever? Not that specific name, but you know. If we're going directly to the king, it feels a little bit needless to, you know, put in our immigration papers. Definitely sounds like, what is it? RPG Maker music. What is it? Project Wolfenstein I'm thinking of? That's an H game, so don't just look it up randomly. I still feel like that is a bit of a stretch, in that it's like, yeah, spoiler alert, but again, if you want to see this game without me spoiling it for things I know, then you know, go to the previous videos that I did, or I actually read it, you know? This is just going for the true ending. Anyways, that Velasquez did have him do that thing, so that he would get caught by, what's his name? Player. So that, the femboy fox doesn't tell people, or tell these guys, or whoever, about, the interdimensional dude. Which, I don't know. You think since there's multiple planets, and magic, and an undying king, then a guy that can maybe pause time temporarily and move from place to place wouldn't be too far out of the norm, you know? I mean, it would be out of the norm, but between a guy that can temporarily stop time and a guy that doesn't age and is the eternal king, I think it would be more, you know, thinking about the guy who's the eternal king. And with that, I guess it's a good time to call it. So, end of this Let's Play. So, comment, guys. I like comments. Tell me what you like, dislike, tips, tricks. Otherwise, if you like my YouTube and would like to see it go well, then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos too. Hope it go well. And please remember to spend your ammos to help control the pit population. And until next time, let's see me, GamerWolfSix of. It's not Como Rebi, Major Minor. So, thanks and see ya.